Hey everyone, I hope you've been enjoying Zenith. I wanted to come out with a quick video for you, and this isn't going to be like the rest of the videos on YouTube right now that go over the basics. This is going to be a more advanced 5 things that you probably didn't know about Zenith. I hope this video helps you guys out. These are things that even when I was level 40 I didn't know about. So hopefully this video sheds some light on some things and maybe even gives you a jump start on some of the other zones you might be trying to complete. Alright, the first tip that I have for you guys, when enchanting a weapon, at this point in time, make sure to not enchant to +10 enchantment. At the moment, and I actually did this 3 times and lost my inventory, but at the moment, if you enchant an item to +10, it will actually delete part of your inventory. It'll send you back to a previous state in your inventory. So for the moment, when trying to enchant items, make sure to just leave your items at +9. They're probably going to fix this bug either in the next update or the one after. I can't imagine it'll stay around for very long, but just be aware that this is a thing, and at the moment, if you are making enchanted gear, do not enchant +9 or past +9 at this moment. Just leave it at +9 and you should be good to go. Alright, so the next tip that I have for you guys is for chest hunting. So if you guys have noticed, while chest hunting around the world, if you're a higher level, sometimes it's really hard to find chests in the later on zones in the game. So part of the reasoning for this is it looks like, from what I can tell, that chests only spawn in zones that actively have players in them. This is why you'll often find the most chests in the first and second zones in the game. With that being said, if you do pick a server that has a higher population and there might be some people flying around those higher level zones, you're going to have a much higher chance of actually finding chests there. So if you are hunting chests in the higher level zones, just make sure to try to pick a server that has a higher population. Alright, the next tip that I have for you guys has to do with Lockon. So if you guys didn't know this, I know I didn't know it until I was actually past level 40, but if you click in your right stick while aiming at an object or looking at a chest, you will actually lock onto that object, that chest, that enemy, and it'll actually even pop up with like a health bar for the enemy and let you just kind of see that more on your screen. Now, when the enemy actually has you in their sights, there'll be a red eye that also appears next to the level of the enemy. But this is a good way to kind of keep track of enemies' health bar, to single out enemies if there are a big group. And I believe you can actually even do this on players if you are in a party to try to keep track of your friendly players' health bars. But again, this was something that I didn't even know until I hit way past level 40. So I hope this tip helps you guys out. Alright, tip number 4 for you guys. For Tears of Amara in the game, there are 15 Tears of Amara in all of the main zones in the game. So while you're out exploring, if you keep a tally or anything, just remember in each zone there will be 15, and there's actually 5 tears in the Undercity as well. So just keep that in mind while you're out checking for tears. If any of you guys are lost or need any help finding tears, I actually did make a tier guide where I go through all of the tears that I could find, except for the ones at Turtletop. So make sure to check out that video if you guys need any help there. But yeah, for this tip, there are 15 tiers in each of the main locations. Alright, and the last tip that I have for you guys, when cooking food and making drinks, I found that you are actually able to only have 1 food, 1 drink, and 1 ingredient buff going at the same time. So if you are planning to fight a big boss or planning to do anything there, if you do drink more than 1 drink, the last one that you drank is the only one you're actually getting buffs from. Although you can, eat food as well, and that will count as a separate buff, as well as ingredients found. So what I found is kind of the best to do is you have 1 food, 1 drink ready to go, and then the blue mushroom as an ingredient because it increases damage for 25 seconds is what I found to be munching on for something, say, like the world boss. So just keep that in mind. You're able to have 1 of each going on at the same time, and if you eat another one, or if you drink another one, that one will override whatever you had going before. Alright, and that's all I had for this video, guys. I wanted to keep this one fairly short, but hopefully provide a bunch of good information in a short amount of time for you. I hope you learned something from this video. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll do whatever I can to help. And again, guys, if you need help finding Tears of Amara or anything along those lines, make sure to check out my Tears of Amara video. If you guys want to subscribe to get more content like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button, as I post at least once a week. Try to post as much as I can for Zenith content, for Population 1, all sorts of other VR titles. I hope to see you guys around.
Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.